Colonialism is simply defined as practice of acquiring full or partial political control over other territories, founding a colony, occupying it with settlers, and exploiting it economically. The European colonialism shaped the world in a major way into what it is today. Starting with the Portuguese and Spanish search for the sea route to India, the major European powers competed against each other over the next half a millennium for how much foreign territory they could gain. As a result, different levels and forms of control developed in different regions around the world. Three main forms of imperialism that developed were colonies, protectorates, and spheres of influence. A colony was the most direct form of control, in which a powerful nation installed its own government and maintained direct control over the acquired territory. Locals were not allowed into authoritative positions, and indigenous populations became second-class citizens in their own homelands. A protectorate was when a country was able to govern itself through its own internal government but was still controlled by an outside power. In exchange for autonomy, the protectorate usually accepted specified obligations depending on the terms of their arrangement. A sphere of influence was when an outside power claimed rights and privileges over a region. It was usually for trading and investment, but sometimes for military purposes as well. This often occurred in lands that bordered an already existing colony. Spheres of influence were most often established by a treaty and were usually the precursors to the establishment of colonies or protectorates. This was generally between two controlling nations who agreed not to interfere with the other's territory, or between a controlling nation and a representative of the territory. In India, there were several European settlements. French, British, and Portuguese were the major colonizers in India, with the British occupying almost the entirety of the Indian subcontinent. European colonization was horrific for India and had a terrible impact which is still very much visible today. How these colonizers, especially the Portuguese and the British, established their colonies in India and propagated their rule are the subjects which have to be discussed in detail.